ready.
Welcome back. All right, let's talk about this. I wasn't gonna make another video about Orlando, aka Trippy Red, Brown, whatever you want to call him. I wasn't gonna do this, but somebody sent me this video. It's about maybe a couple weeks, maybe a few weeks that it's been uploaded on another channel. So without, getting to detail about what the topic was about it, because I don't want to get flagged for it, but however the case may be, um, he's talking about it, and it's something that in this community we've always been exposing while we've been talking about, but we always had to watch what we said, or you know we had to be very cautious or very sensitive the way we talk, the way we word stuff. And I'm talking about the word transgender. Okay. Um Orlando Brown is known for his eccentric behavior. He's pretty much nuts. He's pretty much crazy. And I kind of think that he wants people to think that, and I think that's his persona, and I think that's how he is making his money. Um Now, whether if he's legitimately and not crazy or not, I don't know. Honestly, I think he is crazy. Because you got to be crazy in this industry to do all this kind of stuff that you do. Okay, but when he flips back and forth, the way he talks and the way he's going into detail and talking and explaining how he's talking about the transgender community or the agenda, he's smart about it because he's playing crazy at the same time he's telling the truth. Okay. Now, see, this is what I have a problem with being a truther, and this is why it's so hard for truthers like me to be taken seriously. Okay. Because you got people out here that are eccentric like him and acting crazy, and known drug user or known whatever he does, crazy ass shit. Okay. Going live and telling everybody, the whole world, that P. Diddy and Jay-Z are transgendered people. Okay. Call them aunties and all this kind of stuff. Now, us in the truthing community, we may choose to believe that. We may choose to investigate that. But the truth, nonetheless, is yes, he's right. He's 100% right. There is transgender people in Hollywood, in entertainment. And yes, they do hide it behind our back. And yes, it's right in front of our face. And yes, they do the switch up. And yes, they do have to have the Baphomet agenda, which I call it, because as a half man, half woman, to have their balance. That's what they worship. But see, what Orlando, he fails to realize that he's a part of it too. He could talk all the crap he wants. He could talk all the shit he wants, whatever, and say this about this celebrity and that about, and accuse this celebrity, but he's still there. He's still in it. And he's still trying, he is still making money. And must I remind everybody that this man is also a 33-degree Mason. Okay? And I say this because I've already exposed him on this on one of the videos when I showed that he's got a Masonic order out of chaos tattoo. Kind of like, what's that guy that a couple years ago, I don't want to say the name because I don't want to get flagged, because I'll give his initials, GF. Okay? GF had the same, almost a similar tattoo of the order out of chaos. Do your own research. Okay? So I know he's a Mason. Okay? He has jewelry, a necklace that he flaunts very proudly that he's a Mason. So listening to him and him telling me and trying to say that he's in the truthing community, and then bringing up people like Charleston White. And first of all, I don't even know who the hell Charleston White is. I heard of him. I know he's supposed to be some other truther, and he's supposed to have been incarcerated for running his mouth. But I never heard of him. So I'm not going to say, I'm not going to really speak on it because I don't know too much about him. I just heard his name pop up. But his research, it might be out there. I don't know. I don't follow him. I don't know anything. My true thing is really within the community. It's not in the celebrity community where celebrities and they say, "Oh, I'm going to be a truther, or I'm going to be a whistleblower." No, I don't run for that. I know the deep dark shit that they already pledged. Like Orlando Brown. He's already a Mason. He's already made that term. Okay? So nothing he could say or any celebrity like him could ever tell me to convince me that they're really actually a truther. Okay? Once they take that oath and once they took that vow and once they signed that contract, it's done. You're a done deal. Okay, now getting back to what Orlando Brown was talking about, he was talking about the transgender community. Okay, he said some truth in it, and that's the only reason why I am talking about it, because I want you to listen to what he does say. He does say some truth. So like I said in on my previous videos, and like you hear a lot of truthers out there saying, they have to tell us the truth. They have to put the truth out there in plain sight. Okay, and it's for us to figure out, or for us to just go ahead and just go along with the BS. Okay, have your own discernment. Okay, now I don't have an issue with transgender people. I have an issue with the agenda. And what I mean by the agenda, and let me clarify that because I had to be clear. Again, we have to be careful with our words, because once we say something, it's taken as being, a hate speech or whatever. I have a problem with the transgender agenda, with forcing this stuff up on me, up on the media, what I turn on, what I watch, what my children watch. I don't want to be, I don't want to be a witness to that. Okay, whatever people do behind closed doors, that is their business. I don't want to intrude. If had it been a male and female that are in a relationship, that's their business. And if it's a same-sex relationship, that's their business. But I don't want to see it when I turn on the TV, and I don't want my children to be exposed to it. That is my prerogative. I have that right. I have that freedom. But I have a problem with that community, or anybody that's in that community can tell me that I have hate for them. I don't have hate for you. If anything, you have hate for me because you're not allowing me to be myself and express myself and have my freedoms. Okay? So let's get that correct. And I really wish somebody would change this, or maybe it will get changed somehow, and maybe they could realize, maybe the community, the transgender community, LGQ, whatever, excuse me. Pardon me for saying it wrong. I don't want to get that misconstrued, because when you say that, that's hate speech too. So pardon me if I'm saying it wrong, because you're very sensitive about it. If you get it together to where you have your whatever it is you do, that's fine. But if I don't feel comfortable with exposing myself or my children to it, please don't force me to do it. Please don't have me turn on YouTube and I'm watching Lil Nas X grind on another male. I don't want to see that. That's his business. Just like if I don't want to see maybe I don't want my children to be exposed to a male and female doing the same thing, the same sexual behavior. So anyway, I'm going to let you listen to a little bit what Orlando Brown has to say. Listen up, and I'll see y'all next video. All right, y'all, this video is edited, so understand that the words are not going to match with his lips. So don't come at me. For copyright purposes only, it is done this way on purpose. Other than that, you can still get the point and still enjoy the video. With that said and done, I'll see y'all next video.
Y'all gonna stop this little transgender agenda shit. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, but okay. But anyway, y'all gonna stop it. Y'all gonna stop. Y'all gonna stop. Y'all gonna stop acting like we crazy because you got you're transgender, and it's nothing wrong with that. But stop trying to make other people look stupid because you don't want to tell the truth on what you really doing. You're out of your mind, y'all. Turning babies, little baby boys into little girls and little girls into baby boys. Wait, y'all niggas need to die in Jesus' name. Playing games, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all like effing on little kids, man. Like playing with babies, man. Why? Cause you know they grown? Stop playing, man. Stop playing. I'm at your boy from my music to this new. I ain't gonna say nothing. But I'm at your boy. PB Hassan, Auntie Yolanda, K. I'm at your boy, K. Auntie Sean, aka Jayz. I'm at you, boy. Stop playing with me, boy. I am your worst nightmare, and you know it. So, okay. So that's about all I want to say. I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on in my life and let what's going on in your life. It's the transgender ability to dibble and dabble and take people's children and run off and now they're supposed to kill themselves, or they're supposed to look mad or run around looking mad because their children isn't around and or aren't around and you don't know what to do and you're supposed to be going crazy. This has been going on for decades. This has been going on for quite a bit of time, like since the beginning of time. It's a plot to tear down and take the femininity inside of a regular woman, okay, and turn that femininity into the permanent character of the black man. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? This is what they're trying to do. They are trying to demasculate us. They don't want us to be men. They don't want us to be fathers. They don't want us to care about things that make sure that we are okay. Because the things that make sure that we are okay, they take away. They try to take away. And then you're supposed to be broken, mate. You're supposed to be we out here about to die for this, boy. You playing with the wrong one. Okay? You playing with the wrong one. Somebody better tell Puff Daddy, Yolanda Anderson to stop playing. You better tell old Sean Anderson, aka Jay-Z,